Welcome to War India News Hour. Indian EdTech has taken center stage in the startup ecosystem. The Indian EdTech industry will achieve a size of $30 billion over the next decade and a 40-fold jump from its current size of $700 to $800 million. India has the world's largest population of school-going children, that is about 265 million. That number will rise subsequently if higher education is thrown into the mix. With schools and colleges shut because of the coronavirus outbreak, online education companies are stepping in to fill the breach. It is an opportunity of worth billions. Albert Einstein once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies greater opportunity." Since then, this has become an often repeated idiom across management classes, textbooks, corner offices, and boardroom around the world. When the COVID-19 pandemic led to the world's most stringent nationwide lockdown in India last year, followed by lesser state-specific and local lockdowns in 2021, created an economic crisis across various industry segments, the online education EdTech sector sensed the opportunity. With schools and colleges shut and exam schedules gone away, EdTech startups found their moment under the sun, offering services like kindergarten to class 12, K-12 coaching modules and online coding classes, as well as more niche learning programs. These startups attracted millions of new subscribers and billions of dollars in fresh funding. As the startups get millions of subscribers, billions in funding, firms like Byju's, Unacademy, and Upgrade have emerged as global leaders in this space. The valuation of the tech companies soaring by the day. These startups could offer investors who enter them now huge upside potential in the years to come. Let's look into today's headline in War India. All 15 stations in the Kashmir Valley, including Srinagar, have been integrated with the Wi-Fi network of the Indian Railways. Railway Minister Piyush Goyal said, "Today on World Wi-Fi Day, I am delighted to announce that Srinagar and 14 stations of the Kashmir Valley have become a part of one of the largest integrated public Wi-Fi networks in the world, connecting 6,000 plus stations across the country." India's response to UNHRC's criticism of new IT rules. India has dismissed criticism of its new IT rules relating to social media by 3 UN special rapporteurs on rights issues, saying the country's democratic credentials are well recognized and the right to freedom of speech and expression is guaranteed under its constitution, calling the concerns misplaced, exaggerated, and distinguished. India said the rules are designed to empower ordinary users of social media. The victims of abuse on social media shall have a forum for redressal of grievances. Joker virus found in Android apps, and Google removed many infected apps. The dangerous Joker virus is back and getting infected to the Android apps. Earlier in July 2020, Joker virus targeted as much as more than 40 Android apps available on Google Play Store, post which Google had to remove those infected apps from Play Store. The malicious virus steals users' data including SMS, contact list, device info, OTPs and more. The 8 apps were Auxiliary Message, Fast Magic SMS, Free Cam Scanner, Super Message, Element Scanner, Go Messages, Travel Wallpaper and Super SMS. School in Bangalore partner with NBFCs to collect fees. It is true that schools cannot survive without getting the fees from the students. Bengaluru has left many parents high and dry. The pandemic has made many families suffer a loss of income, but the private school management are in distress to collect their school fees. Many schools in Bengaluru are tying up with non-banking financial corporations, their NBFCs, to collect fees from the parents. A parent claimed that one school tied up with a loan company and people under financial constraints can take a loan from them. There is a zero interest rate for the first 6 months and then several slabs with increasing interest, the parents added. Several e-filing portal glitches resolved. 1 lakh returns filed so far, says Infosys. Several technical glitches raised initially in the Infosys new income tax e-filing portal have been resolved over last week and close to 1 lakh returns have been filed, says Infosys CEO UV Praveen Rao. He added that close to 1 lakh returns have been filed so far. Infosys is set to meet Finance Minister officials and other stakeholders on June 22nd to discuss portal's glitches. He further added that close to 1 lakh returns have been filed so far. That is it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.